Guys, can I drop some dad tech to you? I don't know if your kid is also going through a Michael Jackson phase because the Michael movie has not that Michael Jackson was ever unpopular, but I think due to the algorithmic and chart driven nature of shuffle on Spotify, Amazon Music, etc., a lot of those Michael songs have like really come to the forefront of the current zeitgeist yet again. So Michael's back in a big way. Here's something you can use if you got to go to the bathroom and your kid's into Michael Jackson right now. Daddy's got to go pee, got to go pee, got to go pee. Daddy's got to go pee, got to go pee, got to go pee, daddy. Daddy's got to go pee, got to go pee, got to go pee, daddy. Daddy, are you okay? Got to go pee, cause you're daddy. -2, it fucking kills every time, dude. Especially if you can do... Do what? Went to TCL Chinese Theater in Hollywood recently. There were so many people taking photos with the Michael Jackson star on the Walk of Fame. I imagine the star for Michael Jackson has to be at the entrance of the Chinese theater, right? Or do they not rearrange the stars based on current popularity? Like imagine the stars were on like moving tiles. So when Kevin Spacey got canceled, they could slide the star way down Hollywood Boulevard and then like bring back, I don't know, maybe Michael Jackson's moving up a little bit because daddy's gotta go pee, gotta go pee, daddy. And free ride if you know that Kevin Spacey's about to get canceled, just stand on the tile. Could move you a couple of blocks for free. Can I say something though? I don't want to rile up the Michael heads. 70s, 80s, MJ. I mean, what can you say? He was writing he was singing some pop bangers. I don't know if he wrote them, to be honest. Quincy Jones was involved at some point. We listened to a little bad, and at the risk of making the obvious like wordplay joke, I don't think that song is very good. It's that cheesy, like, the synth that comes in when he goes, I'm bad, I'm really, really bad. Like, it sounds kind of ridiculous. It's got, I like that. I like the Super Nintendo bass line, but I'm not sure I'm fucking with the really, really bad. I am an off the wall head over a Thriller head. When he's fucking... You know he's rubbing his head like John Bernthal in the studio at the start of Wanna Be Starting Something. Or at the start of Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. When he's going, what I really want to know is you know he's trying. It's like he's trying to... Michael Jackson is trying to stop MJ from coming out. It's like he's bargaining with himself like, no, just don't. MJ, just give me a minute. MJ, no, now's not the time. Whoa! That's the sound of MJ escaping. He breaks containment. You seen Smooth Criminal, but every other beat is missing? Nah, but I'm sure I'll catch a Corey stream at some point. He's got media share on pretty much 24/7, so it's only a matter of time. I'll say it, bro. Can you say this? 早上今天很快。今天早上很快. It's very pleasant out there, man. I mean, the sun is still a little bit orange, but otherwise it's pretty nice. Because I was thinking about saying like, I mean, it could be hun re, but it's fucking not really hun re outside. It's certainly not hun lung. I mean, it's fucking ba yue, bro. We'd be lucky if it was hun lung. How are your tones now? Yeah, chat. 我的声调怎么样? Hey! They're getting pretty all right. I'm going to assume you know how to speak Mandarin. I'm going to take that. Still pretty bad? Yeah. I still need a lot of fucking lionCheesing. You know, I had a little shadow box on the drive home from dropping my daughter off at camp today. Because every time the way her camp is structured now, I always end up being like 10 minutes late, right? Maybe 15, maybe 20 if I have IBS. Then I get back and people in chat go, you know, if this was a normal job, you wouldn't be able to do that. But somehow, while they say that, they've convinced themselves that they are the coworkers they're the victims who have bad bosses that won't let them do that, when what they're actually doing is being the bad boss for me, who is the real victim in the scenario. They're LARPing as the boss that's like, well, you can't get away with that. And I'm the guy who's like, I'm sorry, I was dropping my kid off at summer camp. And somehow they've convinced themselves that they're the victim in this situation. Also, while watching a Twitch stream during work, the Peloton Discord has taught me about what work from home really means. And then I say something like, damn, I gotta get a real job. And they go, fuck you. And they're probably right. Because sometimes they do have to have a meeting at like 6 p.m. or something like that. But what I've learned is that if the meetings is 6 p.m. from 2:30 to 4, you can basically just play Rocket League and I don't know, just wait for responses to come in on Slack that might tell you if you need to do something. I get it, man. I get it. I'm not even playing Rocket League at work. It's not performant content, but you know, it might be a little different out in the corporate world. I don't know. Why is it called dominoes when there's no dominoes? There are dominoes. You have to match the color of or the type of the hex, bro. I feel like you don't fucking understand what you don't understand that dominoes are not little rectangles that have pips on each side. That is a visual representation that's symbolic of what a domino fucking is. Those are not dominoes. The dominoes are the rules of the game that they have codified into a visual language represented by rectangles with pips. This is dominoes, man. You don't fucking get it. Give me the silver friendship bracelet. He's blue for an amazing reason. Sure, when an animal eats a snack, buff it. They don't get it. They're thinking on antiquated levels, man. Okay, honestly, I think we want to buff golden koi. It's that simple. Because, I mean, at least it's an aquatic animal. And it gets +7 permanently. +7 fucking permanently, bro. Okay, and then blue snow cone goes on top of the hippo, which gives it +7. And we play it on a +8. And our board is going loco, bro. Honestly, play the tiger, win, and bank a bunch of money from having extra plays. Solid fucking sorted, absolutely. Missing days, any last words? Too slow. One thing that's been great lately, especially as we've been a little bit late the past few days, is going through the mod actions log during about 9 to 9:10 in the morning and seeing how many people get timed out for 100,000 seconds by the mods. Prechat is going crazy, man. And what's crazy is that the mods will be timing people out for 1,000,000 seconds, which I think is awesome. But then they'll go to the Discord and be like, well, I didn't know it was against the rules. You just saw 7 people get timed out for 1,000,000 seconds, not but 2 minutes before you typed the thing that you typed. What are you talking about? It's like someone that only listens to true crime podcasts saying, like, I wasn't aware murder was illegal. I will say you can get some crazy synergies in this, because there's a relic that I got that was like, when you feed a snack to an animal, it feeds it to all other animals in your deck. And then there was an item, like a snack, that when you feed it to an animal, it gives you a gem of that animal's type. So like if I fed it to you, it might give me a gem that buffs all blue animals, or it might give me something that buffs all sky animals. So I was feeding that gem over and over to every animal in my deck, and all of my shit was worth like over 1,000. And then I went, wait, this is awesome. And then I used removal on something in my hand that fucking sucked, and it removed every tile in my deck. So I only had 3 cards in my fucking deck. And I went, oh, no, no, no. But I appreciate when a game, when they let you fucking roll it like that. I always appreciate it, man. Animals in your deck get +5 permanently. Yeah, obviously. And you get it immediately. I think it's gonna be a lovely day. You know what I'm talking about? When I wake up in the morning, love. Spent a decade of my life trying to figure out the old song that repeated Saturday in the chorus just to realize it was Lovely Day. You're telling me you thought for your whole life, you thought he was saying, a Saturday. You thought he was saying that the whole time? No, for a decade. Well, they could be not 10 years old for all I know. When I'm played to a corner, double my points. And when you give an animal a corner play, it gets +7. I don't care about rules. I go where I want. Yes, man. Yes. That's awesome. Actually, I think this is really good, though, because we can just pop you in a corner when we get you. Free points. Honey Badger drinks when he likes. Exactly. Elon was kind of real for not waiting to decant the wine, though. Listen, heartbreaking, the worst person you know just made a good point. I'm not saying it doesn't matter. I'm simply saying it's not that big of a deal. You have to weigh the desire for the wine versus the desire to decant it. And when the desire to drink the wine outweighs the desire to decant it, then Honey Badger drinks what he wants. Am I crazy to think the otter wins, but there's also some free money from all the plays we're going to get off of it? Anton has been unlocked. Okay, now here's where you go fucking crazy. Because we beat the game on veteran difficulty. We unlocked Trinket, we unlocked everything. But we can also see if we can take it a little endless. And I appreciate that this game always kills you like right away when you go to endless mode. It takes like 2 days. And then you have to do like 15 million points. Kronos, you're a knower. You can tell he likes the game because he's giving Endless a chance. Endless in 94% of good roguelikes is the worst part of the roguelike. Paint the town rainbow. Double the points of all animals in hand. And then go out on a bang, bro. We still have one more play. Go out on a bang, bro. Hey, achievement though. Now that's what I call profit margin. You scale very slightly, and then we just need 35 points. And I will get 32, and I'll cry. I'll cry. I'll fucking cry. Even though we had what I would consider to be the greatest run of all time. Last time you cried, I cry literally like 4 times a week. And it's actually good. Commercials, songs, movies, thinking about movies, thinking about songs. It happens with enough regularity that answering the question it doesn't even make sense. No shot a commercial can bring you to tears. Buddy, you cry every time I do a sponsored stream, so obviously that's not correct. Also, you've clearly never seen the NHL Playoffs 2026 commercial that goes, I got guns in my head and they won't go. Spirits in my head and they won't go. Which is a fucking all-time classic. I'm getting a little choked up just talking about it. Fuck it, maybe we are sky posting. Because if we can get to the corner, the cuckoo gets +10 permanently. I had this last night on the run I was playing with my daughter, and she said, yeah, but it's kind of bad because every time I play it, I go, cuckoo! She wasn't wrong, man. Draw me something good. Yes. I don't know. I always think such a funny, like a sting for a joke. Or like even just like, you know how they do those stand-up comedy specials that always start with like the comedians like in their apartment and then they get out of the apartment and then they go into the taxi and then drive the taxi to the, yeah, it's in black and white. They drive the taxi to the venue. They go in through the back door and they're dapping up everybody like in the kitchen and stuff like that on the way to the stage. Where are you going with this? Well, before the comedian gets to the stage, it starts to play the intro of Funk 49 by the Jones Gang, where it goes, down, 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 down. Hang on, I've got to refresh too because I don't know what XDX is, bro. I think the mods added a better Twitch TV emo, but I can't see what XDX is. Unless it's 7TTV? It's a bird? It's a global 7TV emo. Oh, okay, well, that explains why I don't know it, man. This chat shouldn't have access to XDX. Half the chat still only uses KEKW. Yeah, and that's the same half of the chat that whenever we add a new emote, will like procrastinate doing their 11th grade homework to argue about whether the emote is like in the spirit of the chat. Yeah, that's right. I still hold a grudge about lionCheesing. I think it's a fun emote. I think it's a fun emote for when I'm trying to gain attention by being annoying. And people will be like, I don't understand the use case. It has an overlapping use case with other emotes already. Come on, man. What is the use case? You fucking got it with point up. With point up, it goes crazy. He's always playing a numbers type game. Yeah, you've been playing Vicky 2 since like 2008, bro, okay? We're all cut from the same fucking cloth. Saying some shit like, I'll come to Vicky 3 when all the DLC comes out. You know what company you're talking about, right? This shit is not coming out until like 2050, man. You're gonna be, we might be dead by then. We might be fucking dead by then. Nah, not that you care. Probably saying some shit like we were dead before the ship even sank. Okay, well, you carry it on so well. I don't remember what James Mercer's saying in that fucking song, to be honest with you. Why are you dunking on Vicky 2? Wolfsky, I know your German ass would take offense to me insulting Vicky 2. I fucking knew it. I threw that shit before I walked into the room. Tell me I'm wrong. Bitch, I'm British. Whatever. Damn, just to once be able to say, bitch, I'm British would go so crazy. I'm not sweating. I got plays. Play a wildebeest. This SNL music is pissing me off, though. I'm not gonna lie. Thank you, Shaunosaurus, for saying SNL sax solo in the background. They really think they're in the bridge of Gaucho right now. Musical guest. Charlie XDX. Yeah, you could probably transform a sparrow, I guess. Let's just see what we get out of it, man. Give the leftmost animal in your hand my points permanently. That's not too bad. Or you could just fucking eat him, I guess. I forgot you were even in the deck, man. Get out of here. And then, they really thought they were slick. But the carbuncle's a given. And then you don't even need anything else. More removal is good. Who's they? Any of your ops are they. Anybody who's trying to op you, we don't give him the time of day. Is that why he calls me they? Librarian, you have a huge responsibility. You know that, right? Because I was fucking on point in Shift at Midnight yesterday. I felt like I was hitting my comedic zenith, at least in the medium of this website. I was making good jokes. There were some good asides to myself. I was roasting Squeaks a little bit. I was holding the iPad scanner up to his penis and going, wait a second, there's nothing here. Squeaks was saying, what the hell, the customer called me a virgin? I said, oh, she's clear, she's clear. Really, thank you, really highbrow stuff. I was on a new level. I was chasing the entity. The entity thought he was chasing me, but I was chasing the entity. So you got a heady responsibility with that compilation that's gonna come out, okay? You're better than that? It's not my fault the entity sucks. Oh, buddy. Double the effect of the carbuncle, which actually triples it. Now we're getting some Balatro. And then take it out and put it back in. You didn't hear it from me, okay? But it could be very effective. And then the fucking, I mean, the unicorn just wins. Anything just wins. 13,000 on 4,000? But we need to find a way to get to a fucking million. Permanently double the points of the leftmost animal in your hand. And then you gotta dye it red. And we fucking, your animals have +1 for each. +1?! +1 is a fucking joke, man. +10 permanently, that's funny. When you play an animal to a quarter, double its points. Okay, alright. If you insist, man. If you fucking insist. Permanently double the points of the leftmost animal in your fucking hand. And guess what, bro? You're red. Let's give you 3 points first before we fucking double it. Okay? Play Quetzalcoatl anywhere. 29,000 points. 29,000 point harpy! It's the greatest day. It's incredible. The carbuncle goes off 3 times. You get Quetzalcoatl. But first, but wait, there's more. And this one's a screamer. Kangaroo makes carbuncle go off again. And then you get a fucking Quetzalcoatl. And then you play a fucking, a fucking 400,000, what is that, 800,000 point, no, a fucking million point harpy. What do we start with? Well, we gotta fucking start with, oh no, we don't have to start with Carbuncle, because watch this shit, bro. Get rid of the dragonfly, because we don't want to see him. Oh! Okay. Literally, the gems are worth nothing. It's gonna sound crazy. You have to kill the Carbuncle, man. But I think you first copy the Quetzalcoatl, so that when you kill the Carbuncle, you draw a Quetzalcoatl. And then you need to start. You might as well just start with, well, no, because this would double 3 times. But I think it's better to use all of our doublings on the thing that's already on 250,000. So put the plays in the corner. And then we go Quetzal. And Quetzal. And then dye the lemur red. Double it up. Kangaroo the Quetzal. ×2 space right here. Unicorn in the middle that doubles it up. $520 million points. But it's getting close. Summon mods to fill my row? Nah, man. Now, a 2x space is mighty interesting, don't get me wrong. But I think... Gotta confirm that. Bro just beat Overtime Thursday. It's true. Horrible starting hand. 19 billion, absolutely cataclysmically awful starting hand, bro. We don't even need plays in the corner because we have 8 plays, we have 8 tiles. So what do you play first? I guess you double the points of everything. It's a whole fucking thing, man. Oh, I put the mosquito on the ×2. Mosquito. I put the mosquito on the ×2. You're right, you double up with the lemur, which then allows you to Quetzal and Quetzal, and then 211 million point, 845 million point unicorn in the middle, and a prayer ball. A prayer ball. We might actually get 1 billion points off of this. Oh, we might get to 12 billion points. What do you mean 1 billion? Still lost though. Okay. We lost, but still pretty fucking good. Guys, I was over at my parents' house. My dad was watching an episode of Corner Gas. Do you think that they add... Corner Gas, by the way, the most Canadian show of all time. It's a sitcom that takes place at a gas station / convenience store. I was being driven insane by the suffocating room tone in the audio in every single episode. And I'm not even an audio guy. Let me just put an episode of Corner Gas on so you can hear it here. Like the buzz of the fluorescent lights is so crazy. Video unavailable. The Corner Gas official channel can't play Corner Gas because the video was blocked by Bell Media. Bell Media blocked their own official channel from playing their videos. How about bloopers?
Stop buying expensive blood glucose test strips and say goodbye to the daily pain of finger pricking.
What the
This
fuck?
portable home health monitor simply
I don't have
clips right
diabetes,
onto your
man.
finger to accurately measure your blood
What do
glucose,
you know
blood
that I don't
pressure,
know?
blood oxygen,
I just like
and heart
eating ice
rate
cream.
in just 3 seconds.
And looking at the camera, and let's try one as De Niro. You ready?
These are bloopers.
The whole
Yeah,
teleplay.
we're getting to that line, okay.
I don't want bloopers. I want a full episode of Corner Gas. Corner Gas, full episodes. Is that Corner Gas? Yeah, that's Corner Gas. Wait, this shit is in fucking Vancouver, bro.
Thank you for helping us out, Millie, especially since this is Stan's fault.
They did a season of Corner Gas where they went to Vancouver?
Adam?
You're making a big mistake.
Yes, Miss Harrison.
This is I can't believe I can't find an episode of Corner Gas where they're in the gas station. Until today, I thought that every single episode of Corner Gas took place in the gas station. I literally thought I would just go Corner Gas, full episodes, click on any episode, and then there would go, and you would hear the room tone, and it would take 3 seconds instead of 12 hours to show you the room tone that was driving me fucking crazy, but I guess not. What was the game that one person in chat was telling me to play? I might just play more Dominoes because I think it's goated, but the game was called like Shadona. Despiliote. That's it. Despilote. Came out not an hour. It came out a year and a half ago. I'm just going to be honest with you. This looks cool. I'm kind of in a roguelike mood, though. I thought it was a roguelike. And then this says a slice of life adventure game about the childhood and magical grip soccer held over the people of Ecuador in 2001. Severia's a roguelike? Yeah, but I didn't have the heart to tell my wife when she recommended it yesterday. Didn't I play Dungreed and I didn't really like it? And then this is from the Dungreed team and it looks exactly like Dungreed. Like, obviously a lot of people fucking vibe with that because Dungreed was pretty popular, but you love Dungreed? That doesn't sound like me. Dungreed, I never played it, man. See, well, it seems like I never played it. I didn't play it on Steam. Backyard Baseball would go crazy. Unfortunately, I think it kind of sucks. I think like if you played it when you were like 9, it might be able to coast on that cereal box nostalgia. But when I was watching Chibli play, he beat a team like 65-2 or something like that. And I'm like, I'm not doing this. I'm 37 years old. I'll play a game where I win like 8-6. I'm not gonna win 62-2 or something like that. That's crazy. Since when do you care about a game sucking? Well, like the reason you want me to play is because you watched it when you were like a little kid. But I don't have the same kind of shared experience. If I was exactly your age, then I'd probably be playing it right now, man. But I wasn't playing Backyard Baseball. I was playing Monopoly Tycoon, which is actually a fucking goated city builder. But nobody gives a fuck because it has Monopoly in it, but it's actually an incredible city builder. Chad, I fucking saved you today. Because I was in Dan's stream, and he was saying, I saw the clip about the Dark Souls Randomizer, but I don't think I'm going to do it because I don't remember Dark Souls. So chat's going to tell me, they're going to have to tell me, I should say, what I have to do. I was like, in my head, I was like, I didn't want to tell him. I was like, how's that different than Mina the Hollower? Where you're walking around going, Chad, has anyone played this? Don't give me advice, but also, can you tell me the exact input sequence I need to enter to get to the next area? But that was also like, I was gentle parenting. I said, nah, they changed the game. The Dark Souls 1 bosses are actually like baby mode now. And then from like Dark Souls 3 through to Elden Ring, they quintupled the difficulty of the bosses. So there's been like serious boss inflation, which you can Google. But the bosses in Dark Souls 1 are not hard, which is what makes the randomizer so much fun, is sometimes you get an easy boss, but the geography of the boss arena makes it 100 times harder, which is incredible. And he said, I'll think about it. And then someone in chat said, what about Dark Souls Bingo? And he went, oh, Dark Souls Bingo, I'm gonna write that down. And I went, I had to push back. The people don't want Dark Souls Bingo, kill a Titanite demon with only a rusty short sword. They want the randomizer. They don't care about the bingo card getting filled, okay? Once you learn where every item and every optional boss is, that's when you do the bingo. You do Dark Souls 1 randomizer to refamiliarize yourself with the mechanics of the game. And there's a built-in slot machine. When you go through the fog wall, you don't know what type of fella's gonna be on the other side, man. So every time you go up to a fog wall, everyone's gonna go, looking, And then sometimes they're gonna walk in and you're gonna be like, oh, it's Quaylog's arena. This could be anything. And it's Pinwheel. And they go, I can't Pinwheel in Quaylog's arena. But sometimes you walk into the Capra Demon's arena and then all of a sudden it's Ceaseless Discharge and you can't even move. That's what it's all about, man. The people want the randomizer. They don't want the bingo as much as they want the randomizer, I promise. Think about the Pogs. Oh, he completed a line in bingo because he got a piece of Demon Titanite, right? Like that's yippee. It's like winning the Scripps National Spelling Bee. Killing Ceaseless Discharge in the Capra Demon room is like winning the fucking Super Bowl on a broken leg, okay? Think about it for 2 seconds. All right, we're back. Bills must be paid, bro. You are broke. All that's left are bills, past due notices, and a hammer. For some reason, piggy banks are jumping on your desk, so do what feels right. I'm not clicking. It auto-clicks for you. Video games are so back. Games where you do nothing, greater than sign. Wait, this is huge. You can be honest, I know this isn't one of those games, but am I better at this than Chipley? Because I feel like I'm fucking owning. And I kind of need a win after he dusted us in Machine Party. I kind of need a win. And Machine Party was really just a test of raw input speed, which I think there's something about like your brain's processing power. So I can't even argue with that. Like objectively, his brain is better than mine in that domain. But at least I might be able to beat him in this, man. Any fantasy football advice? Yeah, if you're in a super flex league, you got to take a QB round 1. I'm in a strange position. And if you're in a fucking half PPR 1 QB league, shut your mouth, okay? Because the real fantasy heads are talking. I'm pick 2 in my super flex league. So it's an interesting position to be in. I don't want to be the guy who's always like, well, getting an early draft position actually sucks. Now, the reason it sucks is because on the fucking turn, you pick like 25th or something like that. So I pick 2nd and then I pick 25th. But what'll really fuck you is that they also do the flip in round 3, which is statistically more fair and has absolutely nothing to do with the fact that our commissioner is picking 11th. So they can pick 11th, 13th, and fucking like 15th or something like that. Yes, it was statistically more fair. And I know, thank you, Extra, because I know you pick first. You and me, we got to stick together in this, okay? We got to lobby. Everyone's saying just pick Josh Allen, but what if Josh Allen goes off the board first? If Josh Allen goes off the board first, do you really want to be in position 2 and take QB 2? Or do you want to take RB 1 and then your first QB is going to be the fucking 27th motherfucker taken off the board? My first QB might be like fucking Jacoby Brissett, man. You don't pick QBs that high? It's Superflex! You don't get it! Take Gibbs. I do think Gibbs, Psalms, Montgomery might be an option. But I really feel, and part of it is fighting the last war. But last year, by the end of the year, I was starting Shedeur Sanders, Cam Ward, and Bryce Young. And the reason is, everybody made a run on the QBs in the first round, and I was picking like 11th. So I said, fuck it, I'm not going to take like QB 7 with my first round pick or something like that. So I ended up not getting a QB until like, I think I got CJ Stroud in like the 5th round, and he fucking sucks ass now, apparently. At least I didn't blow pick 3 on Jaden Daniels when he had 7 simultaneous and consecutive leg injuries last year, but drafting a QB in the first round is silly. Point and laugh at Mad Diff, okay? Because they don't know Superflex. They don't know Superflex, man. And they keep talking like they know Superflex. It's not that you don't get Superflex that makes me upset. It's that you're talking like you get Superflex, but you don't get it. I think you go Lamar QB2. I'm not gonna, I mean, I don't want to tip my hand too much, but I didn't see whatever just rolled by the way. Lamar QB2 is a possibility, okay? But he's getting a little older. I'm not 100% confident with, you know, well, I was going to say with the Ravens receivers, but I guess he just runs in like 80% of their touchdowns anyway. Huge jackpot for a guy like me. But then there's also, I mean, there's a lot of options. There's a lot of options. Let's put it that way. You could always take RB1. You could take Gibbs. You could take Bijan Robinson. I saw he just got a record deal. Congrats to him. Guy who only reads the headlines on ESPN.com. Damn. How's he going to balance making music and being the Falcons running back at the same time? And you know Buddy is going to be handing the ball over a lot. We got Michael Penix Jr. fucking taking snaps, man. Besides the obvious, what would you change about yourself? Dude, being a streamer is so funny. What do you mean? Besides the obvious, what would I change about myself? Also, the obvious is not the hair. Sorry to everybody out there who's shorter than I am. The hair is one thing, don't get me wrong. Would have been nice to have not gotten male pattern baldness at like age 16 or something like that. But being 6'2", I would definitely take 6'2" over getting my hair back. 6'2" and bald versus 5'10" with a full head of hair. Give me 6'2". You aren't 6'2", Lamau, dude. It's literally my parents' fault, by the way. My dad should have held out for a taller lady. Should have held out for someone in the WNBA. Then maybe, see, I'm flipping the script. Most people would have said, hey, my mom should have held out for Wemby. But I'm saying my dad, oh, if he had held out for a giantess or something like that. Did you add to your legacy today? We almost started a new era of me being annoying. Because someone in the Peloton Discord introduced me to, it's the way I get introduced to most media. It's a screenshot of like an Instagram reel. And the reel was a young man, probably, I'd say 22 or 23, drinking an alcoholic beverage in a lounge. And it said, every week is 7 games. All you got to do is win 4. And I went, wait, for a second, for about a day and a half, I went, wait, what an incredible model to start thinking about life. Every day's a new game, and every week's a new series. All you got to do to move on is to get 4. And then I was thinking, like on Monday, I had a great Peloton ride, and I was like, I'm up 1-0, bro. And then on Tuesday, I had a good Peloton ride. I'm like, I'm up 2-0. And then someone said, I don't really like this model because I don't want to think of my days as wins or losses. And then I thought about it, and I went, maybe I don't want to live my life according to a model that is considers it a success if 55% of your days are good. I don't think you would be like on your deathbed and be like, yeah, well, I fucking lived 22,000 of my days were good and 17,000 kind of sucked, so that's a dub for me. You should try to win every series 7-0, I think. +1 damage, I beg you. Silence! I beg you. One more. Oh, we couldn't quite get there. Do in 1 day? Yeah, it's double or nothing, I'm afraid. Yes! I watched Shively lose like 100 coin flips in a row. He is not very good. He's not very good at this. 269 bucks. Literally could pay the bill, which means it's no risk. Trolled. Okay, whatever. It happens. Even professional gamblers only win 90% of the time. Yeah, man, 90? Well, that's probably how professional gamblers make their nut, right? They only bet if it's a sure thing. Can't imagine there'd be any other way to do it. Oh, that was a jackpot too. That one fucking stings, man. Literally lost 3 in a row. We're so fucking due. You don't understand. It's statistically the right decision to gamble it. Do in 1 day. I mean, it's double or nothing. Worst case scenario, we just work a day and pay our bills. Oh, you fucker, man. You are a motherfucker, dude. I mean, we have to double or nothing. 2 jackpots. You have to double or nothing this. It could set you up for fucking life, man. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Are you trolling me? Also, literally, we were going to win the game on the second try, but they said, no, here's 4 tails in a row. That was 2% in a row. You know what's crazy? First off, that's what a lot of kids are drinking at school. at lunchtime if you've ever been there. But secondly, you ever think about how many times per day something happens to you that's a 1 in a billion chance? But because it's like a mundane 1 in a billion chance thing that's like so arbitrary, you don't even think about it. Like obviously winning the lottery is a 1 in a billion chance. So all of a sudden you're like, oh, that's never happened to me. No, bro, you're winning the lottery every day. The only thing is you're not getting any money out of it. Like a seed from an oak tree that's 117 miles away from you, blowing on the breeze and never touching the ground until it blows right in front of you when you're walking on the sidewalk. Probably 1 in a billion chance, man. It's not a 1 in a billion chance that an oak seed would blow by you, but it's a 1 in a billion chance that that acorn from so far away would be able to make it to just you. You don't fucking get it. It's just that winning a lottery is like the best. If you could choose a 1 in a billion chance thing happening to you, you would obviously choose like winning the lottery. Wait. Major League Baseball pitcher who tags in his buddy to finish the job for him. You do, wait. Think about it. Think of the concept of the sexual closer. Like Andy Pettit goes 7 innings with his wife, and then all of a sudden you hear like, dum da da dum dum da da dum. The oh! That's the Sandman, bro. That's fucking. And I mean, sometimes you might be up by 4 or 5 runs at the time that happens. You might as well just go straight to the clubhouse. You did your part. Wait, we're going to the fucking moon. Especially because this shit is gonna fucking hit, man. Yeah! Yes! Never a doubt in my mind, man. But do we? Oh, that's way too expensive. Surgical precision. Oh shit. Mods, Dora the Exploder, please. Just take the message they thought would get lost in the ether, blow it up big on the screen. I said this in an on-ban request yesterday. Apollo banned someone in my chat for saying, in all caps, Apollo Malding, in all fucking capitals. We were just having a good time playing a game or something like that. That's what they wrote. And then the fucking mealy-mouthed on-ban request. I lost sight of the human being that's behind the persona of the streamer when I typed that message, right? I hit him with the unban accepted, but I did type in the message. And the thing is, I said I want, but there's no way, like, because this is an intrusive thought, there's no way they could have avoided it one way or another. I said, I want you, I'm fulfilling the unban request, but I want you, next time you look in the mirror, I want you to look in your own eyes and know in your soul that you are looking at a person who typed Apollo Malding, ha 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 ha, in the fucking chat. I don't know if you're 17 or 25 or 40 years old, but I want you to stare into the fucking aged visage that's staring back at you and know that the core of your being typed that decoded ass message in chat, and there's no fucking place for you to hide, okay? Just once to see yourself as I see you. That would be punishment enough. How is your accuracy so good in this, but so bad in shooters? IRL, I spend like way more time looking down at a table than I do looking down iron sights. Does that answer your question? I think my brain is like, this is a situation where it's very familiar with what it's seeing, and as a result, it kind of knows what it's doing. It's built structures up here. I don't know what they are, but it's built structures up here that are good at this situation. They're well adapted to the situation that's presented itself. The reticle snaps to the pigs? No, the fuck it doesn't, man. That's me. I'm the reticle. You're accusing me of being tool assisted. Bro, I'm the tool. This kind of feel like a sensory video for millennial engineers right now, but that's okay. I know what I am. I know what kind of man I am. Hi, Apollo. Hello, Apollo. Apollo, we love you. We love you. We didn't watch Big Walk because I'm going to play it myself. I saw that you played a lot of it. I'm assuming that's a good sign. It's reminding people what games should be about. Oh, what, immediately checking the wiki to see the top tier build in the state of the metagame. I didn't know it was a PvP auto battler. We should fucking Tokon tomorrow, bro. And maybe play that new Marvel fighting game. Hope Piggy can run. Yes, man! Based Superbad reference. You see all this Jonah Hill Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu stuff?
I love Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. I love, except my body is begging me to not love it. 42 isn't, my wife is often like, you're not gonna become like a professional fighter. You know that, right? Like, you're a comedian, like.
But let me ask you something. If we got into it,
I would fuck you up.
you'd fuck me up, right?
I would fuck all three of you up. Yeah.
Right?
And that's the best part. My favorite thing is people are like, oh, Jonah Hill, fucking fat guy from Superbad. And I'm like, I would fucking annihilate you, dude. I'm not kidding,
every
dude.
fight
Try it. If you see me, try it, dude.
Every fight ends up on the ground.
I can bring it. Who's got it?
I will.
Just once, I'd love to hear him say, you gave up your back to me in the octagon so I could hit him back with, well, Jonah, the funny thing about my back is that it's on my cock. Wouldn't that be fucking something? Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be fucking funny? If he went, you gave up your back, and then you replied, the funny thing about my back is that it's on my cock. I don't know if you'd appreciate it. There's Jonah Hill drama on r/surfing as well. Apparently he snakes waves. Well, yeah, but the bonus is you probably see him get absolutely pitted, man. Like, just pitted. I actually like Jonah Hill. Well, I like his movies. I never met him. I did watch, back in the era when I would watch anything Netflix made, I watched the documentary he made about his therapist. Definitely one of the movies where I was like, why the fuck am I watching this, man? I must be a fucking idiot. And then obviously, Netflix went, why the fuck are we making this? With the money from the Jonah Hill therapist movie, we could have made like 1,000 Korean reality shows. 8 grand? 65,000 due in 3 days? I'm taking a chance. Yes! You need the hammer? Yeah, bro, I know. That's why I doubled my money, so I could get the hammer and get some upgrades. This ain't no joke, man. Oh, what the fuck? Well, obviously that's impossible. Obviously, Piggy Shuffle is impossible. You know what would be awesome? Amazon Prime original series. It's called 99 Problems. And it's about every episode. It's a kind of a high concept show. Every episode is Jay-Z. He's like the narrator, and then young Jay-Z is obviously an actor who just kind of looks like Hove. It's detailing one of the 99 problems that he had in his life. So the first episode could be called like the money problem or something like that. And then the second one could be like the blood sugar problem or something like that. It could be, and the thing is, that's like 8 seasons, 12 episodes right there, man. What about episode 100? Series finale. And he finishes it, he puts his sunglasses on and he goes, no problem. Yeah! Dun, dun, dun. And then the camera swings around behind him. He's walking into the world's tallest skyscraper and it goes, meet the new boss. Dun, dun, dun. Oh shit. Dun, 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 dun. Then it fades to black. And then, yeah. That's right, he plays Umbrella at the end. The final song is Umbrella. Mouth got dizzy from drinking, had to end his stream early. Sounds like a Drake lyric. But also, that's what it's like to be our age. Fucking sometimes you just get dizzy for like nothing. And like, when you're like 22, you're like, that's weird. When you're 37, you're like, this might be the one, man. I mean, it's still statistically pretty low chance, but it's... The actuaries are starting to go, well, technically... You have to go to Piggy Shuffle. And you have to win twice. I'm blinking now. I'm blinking now so I don't have to blink. Literally right here. But why do I still only have $388,000? I thought that was it. You had to win twice? Fuck it. If you're gonna take out a 10% loan, take out as much money as possible. He's right. No! Okay, Tony. Take it. Tony's debt is 20 grand. This is, I'm like the US government now. All of my daily earnings go to service my debt. Each run starts with 2 piggies. Piggy loot is higher. 10% crit chance, 50 crit damage. Oh, so it's one of those games. Upgrade everything to change the game and then stop playing LOL. Hey, Mop Pappy 123. Mop Pappy 123. What's this badge? Ugly sweater Christmas badge. For, complimentary, I'm assuming. That one's no purchase necessary. There's gonna be a tomorrow, in case you were confused about like the passing of time. What about token tomorrow? I can fucking smoke weed and play this game. It's probably one of the easiest games to play while you're smoking weed, bro. Anyone curious what your recommended videos look like if you're in an incognito window, not signed into YouTube? USA panics as European Central Bank launches $50 billion reserve system. EU pulls bonds, dollar collapsing. What else we got here? Super nanny versus violent mob of 4 unruly kids. He threw a brick at me. If you have green eyes, DNA finally revealed where they really come from. Oh shit, the judges didn't think she could sing, but then she opened her mouth? Bro, it's Susan Boyle. They're doing Susan Boyle all over again. It's literally Susan Boyle in the thumbnail. 12 Canadian towns so dangerous, locals won't drive through at night. No Frills just did what no Canadian grocery store would. Exclusive, we have been lied to from the YouTube channel Broken Canada. Always wonder, like, when you got... I don't know if the people who make these videos ever have to, like, talk to another person and explain their job. But it's, like, hard enough to explain, like, I play video games on YouTube, but then imagine being like, I'm one of those people who runs, like, a YouTube channel, and the gist of it is essentially like the country's constantly collapsing. Canada's essentially, but we've given up on Canada. It's not a real country. It's over. Sydney Sweeney's most embarrassing moment from Epic Scenes Life and Love. 5 new August 2026 license rules for Canadian senior drivers. Seniors lose license. Check your eligibility now. Somebody explain why I can't see anything but the live Super Show screen, please. You should turn your audio on. You need to turn your audio on. I'm not the guy you put on your second monitor just to use your eyes to watch the stream with my audio's on. Then you're seeing everything, man. Because the content is currently audio, sans visual. Oh shit, the Jackie Chan situation is worse than you think. Imagine I click on the video and it's just Jackie Chan getting surrounded by like henchmen, and they're going, this man thought that he would escape through a Hong Kong shopping mall. Unfortunately, he's been surrounded by the henchmen of the Chinese triad crime lord. And then it's just him grabbing the ladder. But the dude punches through the ladder. He twists the ladder. The dude's arm fucking snaps. He goes, ow! Jackie Chan punches him through the ladder, pushes the ladder. The dudes fall over like bowling pins. But although in Police Story, at the end of Police Story, he was getting his fucking ass beat. They were throwing him through like big ass fish tanks and stuff like that. But whatever, he still fucking mogged them. You should do this type of stream while driving. Honestly, my dream YouTube video to make, I'm gonna make it when my kid moves out in like 20 years. I'm just gonna start on like either the westernmost point of Vancouver or the easternmost point of Vancouver. And I'm just gonna at like 5 in the morning, I'm just gonna walk the entire length of the city. And I imagine it'll take, I don't really know, it might take 6 to 10 hours would be my guess. And I'll just fucking talk, man. I'll just fucking shoot the breeze. And when in the YouTube edit, when I'm walking by shit, I'll go, I ate there once. There used to be a good place there, but it's not there anymore. Now it's a dispensary. Oh, I used to go there now and then. I used to get a coffee there. That's exactly 40 cubes. I'm off my damn game. 50% off. 33% off, whatever. 70 pyramids. 70 tetrahedrons. That's tough. That's a low amount of donuts. 35 donuts. Damn, that might be the worst of all the guesses so far, man. $12 donuts. Damn. That's a big one. Some good looking eggs, man. I guess 42 eggs. I'm more of a Phil main anyway. That's me when I'm watching Modern Family, and it's fucking me when I'm playing Amountle. 28 of these. I can live with that. Oh, that would have been greasy. That would have been greasy. Oh! Oh! I could have Aura farmed. Little light on that poor barkeep. Still, where do we go here? Top. My name is Zephyr Wren. I'm in 314th. I'm in 88th place. Well, that's fucked up. Wait, thanks. You fucked me. Great. Well, now we can never play this bullshit again. Wait, you fucking fucked me, man. Hey, did you see the Sandcastle demo coming out tomorrow? 1 second here. Ultimate Sugar 95. I gotta check out this 1 second. /user ultimate. Last message. You see the demo for Sandcastle drops tomorrow? Mouth is playing the Sandcastle demo tomorrow. You think you'll check it out? NL, please peep the Sandcastle demo. It drops tomorrow. He will never know about Sandcastle. Hey, NL, did you see the demo for Sandcastle drops tomorrow? Physics sandbox where you play in the sand at the beach. Peep the demo for Sandcastle. Comes out tomorrow. Looks chill. Dude, peep the demo for Sandcastle. You going to check out the sandbox demo tomorrow? Build some sandcastles at the beach? Do you work for the corporation that's making Sandcastle? You could tell me. I would respect, because that's $1. It's $1 of marketing, and it just got mentioned like 20 times. The ROI, it's at least 1-to-1. Let's put it that way. Somehow $1's ended up in the pocket. Librarian, put that in the Sandcastle edit, where everyone is going, he's never going to play it. He's never going to play it. And then I do a 1,000-episode series on Sandcastle starting tomorrow. Computer hardware standards, Japanese inventions, serial buses. Yeah, I have no idea, man. Absolutely no. Maybe this is an MP3. MIDI. That makes a lot more sense. English female characters in film. Mrs. Perkins. Miss Havisham. She's a fucking Elden Ring boss or something, man. 1631 books. Gutenberg Bible. The Wicked Bible. Be a great name for a coffee table book with like the set design from the movie. The Wicked Bible. 1990 video games. Okay, lock in. Discontinued Windows components. Patience video games. What the fuck is Simple Packers? Windows phone games. Windows games. Okay. Minesweeper. Free-cell. Patience video games. Minesweeper's about patience. Solitaire. I'm fucked, man. What the fuck is a 13th century Mormare? 14th century monarchs? Robert Bruce? Yes! Yes! Oh, we're on the board. The streak of not getting 0 continues. How? I listen to that medieval history audiobook every night. They fucked up when they fucking vivisected Braveheart, man. The British should not have kept William Wallace in prison for like 10 years. And then they killed him like 8 simultaneous ways. They like hung him while cutting off all of his limbs and boiling him at the same time. Like, it's so crazy. And then after he was dead, they buried his body in 5 different parts, like he's Exodia or something like that. Robert the Bruce was previously kind of fucking half allied with the British, and he went, fuck that shit. That's what fucking happens to you when you cross those guys? Fuck that. And then he got riled up, let's put it that way. He said some things are fucking sacred, man. Canadian science fiction films, scored by Howard Shore, a.k.a. it's David Cronenberg, a.k.a. it's Existence. 1930s neologisms, economics of the arts, extortion. It's payola. I know all about payola. Most 1930s radio face in history. Is that just Orson Welles, bro? No? Yeah, no. That's Alan Freed. Bro, you look like Orson. Payola is when you pay money to get your songs on the radio. And it's illegal, apparently. Someone should really let the record companies know. Because I think they've been doing it. I think they've been doing it for several decades. 1902 establishments in California. In the city. This is the Rose Bowl. City of Pasadena. I did all right, man. That was a really hard connections, to be honest. Time's up. Sorry, guys. Pencils down. Pencils down. I'll send you over to my wife's stream. I'll be back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to do something else, and then we're going to do Big Walk. It's that simple. Who's in the Big Walk lobby? I don't know. Lots of people. Myself, my wife, Giga, Yusong, Ludwig, Squeaks maybe. Squeaks he's checking his availability. Stans maybe. I'm not 100% sure. You got to check her stream and you'll figure it out. Big Mama, guess who's back in the house? Boy, you're 2 kinds of crazy. You feel me now? I thought you would. Dio Guiga, you watching? You here? Let me see. Dio Guiga /user. Last message. Damn, last message July 13th. He'll be back. Market's been booming. He probably had to take some time off to like audit that SpaceX IPO. He'll be back. Summering in the Hamptons or something. Cape Cod, Martha's Vineyard. Anyway, good night.